Paris are making significant progress in the reconstruction of the famous Notre Dame Cathedral. The iconic monument caught fire nearly 5 years ago, and now the scaffolding is coming off. CBS's Ian Lee shows us.
Notre Dame's crowning achievement is capturing hearts in Paris. The 900-year-old cathedral has shaken off its 600 tons of scaffolding to reveal a new spire. A time-lapse video shows the lead-up to the grand reveal, which wowed these tourists from Wisconsin.
Nothing short of a miracle, considering all the damage.
It's nice to see it come back. Brings hope. Paris deserves that.
The world held its breath watching flames engulf Notre Dame in 2019. The medieval masterpiece largely survived, but the roof, an iconic spire, went up in smoke, leaving a gaping hole in the heart of the French capital. Builders have spent the last 5 years resurrecting the Lady of Paris. A golden rooster, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, adorns the new 300-foot spire, perched on a cross.
Once the spire was visible again, we got that same wow factor.
Officials hope to give tourists that same reaction when the cathedral's doors open at the end of the year. Ian Lee, CBS News.